Good afternoon. I'm George Latimer, Westchester County Executive. We're here today to announce publicly the new team that's been put in place at the Human Rights Commission. The Human Rights Commission is a body that was created by county legislation a little over 20 years ago. And in its day, when it was created, it was a major accomplishment. State Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins, the late Lois Bronze, and myself were three principals that were very involved in that day in creating a commission of volunteers to serve to help make public policy in this area, and then some positions that are full-time professionals to help implement that policy. And we've gone through, quite a discussion and debate about the role of the HRC. Our administration, certainly we were campaigning for this office, and then taking office, we were deeply committed to establishing a very vigorous HRC that would be a place to go for adjudication of certain types of prejudicial actions, and also a place to generate public education on important issues of anti-prejudice, and also to try to bring people together for public education in issues that push back against some of the social ills that we see in the society today. And perhaps there's a greater need for the HRC today in Westchester County than ever before, because we're getting mixed messages from Washington on down. Sometimes they're not mixed, they're very straightforward messages that we reject here in Westchester County. We have a certain belief in working together harmoniously, but we also want to make sure that every player understands that not only is there the carrot and the offering of working together, but there's also a stick. And that stick will also make sure that there's compliance with the laws that we have here today. So I'm joined here with Deputy County Executive Ken Jenkins and other members of our executive team. Director of Operations Joan McDonald is with us, and a number of other people who are important to this. And I want to just introduce together as a team. They've come on board at different times, but now we have the three key people that we want to have. Tejas Sanchala, who is our new Executive Director, our Commissioner. We have Valerie Danielle, who's Deputy Commissioner, and Josh Levin, who is our Fair Housing Director. That's a very important position, legal position, that will help us implement fair housing. Each of their resumes show great experience in this area. Tejas has previously acted in a leadership role in the Human Rights Commission for more than 8 years. He was chair of the Fair Housing Board, chair of the Legislation Commission, helped write some of the provisions that we have here. Valerie has served as a trial attorney for the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, acronym HUD, for the past 11 years before joining the county. She has managed cases on fair housing enforcement and compliance, employment litigation, and bankruptcy. And Josh has served as an administrative law judge for the New York State Division of Human Rights in the Bronx. All of these people brought on board have a very difficult task, but they are superbly qualified to conduct that, and we're very, very happy that all three of them are part of our team. Before I introduce each of them, I'm going to ask our Deputy County Executive, Ken Jenkins, to say a few words. Ken has been a critical player in helping us craft this new direction, and not just in terms of the people, but in the policies of the HRC, and he deserves great credit for where we are today. Ken.
Thanks, County Executive, and certainly it would not be without the leadership of County Executive Latimer that we are in the place that we are today. We have tremendous leadership on the commission. One of the first things that we did under County Executive Latimer was to reformulate the Human Rights Commission. We basically put in 15 new members of the Human Rights Commission, either new members, 13 new members, 2 members that were holdovers, to be able to take a look at all the things that we have going on in Westchester County. And because of their work under the leadership of Doris Dalton, who is the chair of the Human Rights Commission, and all of the members of the Human Rights Commission, specifically the team that went out and did research and looked for this kind of leadership that we have here today, with the outstanding leadership with the team that's in front of us today, we know that the Human Rights Commission is in a place to be able to impact all the people of Westchester in a positive way, performing educational opportunities and going all around the county to make sure that all of our residents feel safe and secure. So because of the leadership of County Executive Latimer, the team that we have assembled behind us, we know we're in an outstanding position. So we thank you all for being here today.
Thank you, Ken. So we're going to have each of our members of the professional staff speak, and then I'll introduce Reverend Doris Dalton, who is the chair of the commission itself. So, Tejas?
Thank you. I'd like to thank the County Executive George Latimer, Deputy County Executive Ken Jenkins, and the Chair, Reverend Doris K. Dalton of the Human Rights Commission Board, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm excited to return to the Commission in this new role and look forward to working with the Commission and its board members to revitalize the agency that was once a beacon in our community. We are forging partnerships with other agencies and other nonprofit organizations to increase the Commission's visibility and presence in the community. We are focused on ensuring that every individual that comes to the Human Rights Commission has a fair and thorough investigation of their complaint. Thank you.
Thank you, Tate. Valerie.
I'd like to thank the county executive and deputy county executive for this opportunity to serve the people, residents, employees, and visitors of Westchester County, my home county. I'm honored to join Mr. Sanchala and Mr. Levin, and I look forward to working together toward the successful future of this commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Josh?
Good afternoon, all. Once again, my name is Joshua Levin. I'm the Fair Housing Director. I would like to echo my colleagues in thanking County Executive Latimer, Deputy County Executive Jenkins, and for me, being the original Fair Housing Director for Westchester County's Human Rights Commission, this is very much a return home for me. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come back and serve the people of Westchester County in that role once more. I'm also very excited for the opportunity to work with both Executive Director Tejas Sanchala and Deputy Director Valerie Danielli. They are both accomplished attorneys, they are consummate professionals, and they are dedicated public servants. I'm looking forward to doing the good work for Westchester County and the Human Rights Commission once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Our final speaker is the chair of the commission, Reverend Doris Dalton. When we had that original vision from Andrea Stewart Cousins, amplified by Lois Bronze, we knew that the leadership of the commission would be critical. The person that's selected to be chair would have to organize the work of a commission, 15 people, diversity, geographic diversity, demographic diversity, to represent the way Westchester looks in the real world. And you need to have somebody in this position that not only has organizational skills, not only has the ability to plan out and execute the things that need to be done, but also has a sense of the purpose of this commission, a sense of the humanity that this commission tries to reach. If we don't have that sense of vision, then an entity of government like this can't function, because this is one of the arms of government that shows compassion as well as the emphasis on proper enforcement of things. And we couldn't have a better person to agree to take this on than Reverend Dalton. So with that, Reverend Dalton, please share some of your thoughts.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the county executive and also the deputy executive for your wonderful, wonderful thoughts and also words for us. On behalf of the board members of the Human Rights Commission, I'm so pleased to be able to welcome and to present to you also our new executive staff. We are confident in their vision and also in their leadership to help the Human Rights Commission build the Westchester County to be a place for all people, a place where all people can experience mutual respect and dignity in the ways that they live and work in the county. We are looking forward to building what Dr. King called the beloved community in Westchester County. We know that it's possible, and certainly with the help of our executive staff, I believe that that day will come. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Reverend. We'll open it up to any questions that you might have. And if not, then you're welcome to interview any of these individuals as we close our conference. Thank you very much for being with us today. Have a wonderful weekend.